Hi folks, welcome back to Final Fantasy III. And today we'll be carrying on from where we last left off, which is we jumped off a mountain with our buddy Desh, who has joined us. He's forgotten everything, still trying to figure out what's going on. And yeah, we're hoping to make a little bit of progress. Before the end of the last part, we did do a bit of bestiary hunting. For those who maybe skip past it, and I don't blame you for if you're not interested in the bestiary. But yeah, we can come here. If you've not got any mini spells or mini scrolls in your inventory, this guy will give you a free one. You can use this thing to heal up. I think this one stores you if you're KO'd, and this one cures status ailments. So yeah, a good place to level up. I did got Luna and Ingus accustomed to the red mage role, and yeah, if you're wondering why you need your party to be mages, and you can have any variety of mages, it can be, you know, 2 black mage, 2 white mage, but yeah, I just thought we'd go for the 2 reds. And we do need to cast mini on everybody. Yeah, for this next section, we're all minied up. Can't find where we are. It's somewhere around here. Here we go. Yeah, our physical, in fact, we might as well not have Luna for Ingus in the front though. So yeah, whilst you're minied, your physicals won't do much of anything at all. Hello, welcome to Tozus. Friends, we're Teeny and you're Weenie. You'll be Itsy to our Bitsy. Sicko. Hello. The Valka Basin, home of the Vikings, is the far end of the tunnel that goes through the Maranos range. Wonderful. Let's see whether we've got anything from Moogle. You can bear with me whilst I am there. I think if we get Ingus in front. No, we don't. Okay, that's fine. Do I get anything from having Luna in front? Might be in next town where there's something with our Moogle then. No, it is this town. A travelling merchant came to Euro the other day. He was riding a chocobo. A fine steeds indeed. Very good. Okay, and that also means if we hop over to Raffia as well, she's also got a little letter. Jesus has recovered well from the gin fiasco. You should come visit when you have time. Great. Don't worry, we'll do. Yeah, that's all good. Let's get Luna back in front. Yeah, I spoke to you earlier. I'm a gnome and this is my home. Do you like my fair abode? My abode fair? Does that explain your blankest stare? Just confused, dude. Hello. Have you ever heard of the living woods? I hear that the fairies are hot stuff. Hubba hubba. Great. You smell fun. Oi, it's my new deodorant. Don't diss it. Hello. Only gnomes and gnome-sized people can enter Tozus. Yeah, so that's why we had to cast Mini. Again, it's not really a gameplay element that I'm a big fan of, sort of forcing you to we'll get a couple of so we get 2 of those and okay, let's get that equipped. And get you equipped. Yeah, it's not the one that I'm a massive fan of, to be honest, but it is what it is. Let's see whether there's anything in here. Gnomish bread. you a wood with gnomish bread. Not a bad slogan, eh? Not a bad slogan indeed. You tried gnomish bread? Eating it will grant you the same effect as sight. So I think that just brings up like a detailed world map. Again, not the most useful, and you do have sight if you need it. So I think we'll stock up on these. So rest up, why not? So yeah, we're going to have to stay in this state for a little while actually, because yeah, this place and the next sort of area requires a mini status. But yeah, do let me know your thoughts on it. Dr. Shelko's fallen ill. Not Dr. Shelko. No one can cure him because he's the only doctor here. Oh dear. Looking around here. Awesome. Let's go to this house. Oh, there is quite a lot of good stuff in this house. So yeah, on the bookshelf. Get some mithril braces if you didn't buy some earlier. Fire staff, that would come in handy. Fiver. And sure. So let's get that sorted. Equipping with fire staff, I'll tell you what that's good for later, but you can cast fire automatically, so that's why I put it on the white mage in particular. Yeah, you can get Fiver equipped on you, you can get Cure equipped on you. Let's go cure this doctor. Ugh, I need an antidote. Try fooling me with a placebo and I'll flip. Oi! Who's in whose hand here, buddy? Right, let's be nice and give him the antidote that he so desperately needs. If you save me, that'll teach me to randomly sample berries in the woods. Yes, it will. You deserve a reward. Excellent. Another passageway. It's Final Fantasy 3. Loves its passageways. Okay. Let's go do that. Catch you later. So yeah, we're not going to doing these chests. We can get 2 phoenix down, so not bad at all. But yeah, we're not going to. Yeah, without enemies here, but I think it's just the same old stuff we've encountered time and time again. I like how funky the music. At least I think there's enemies. Okay, if I stand corrected, I do apologise, but yeah, maybe we'll start. This is us coming in seamlessly. Just to let you know that there are in fact 2 enemies that we can encounter here. So I thought that would show them off. Those are in fact the Leprechaun and the Darkface. Now just ignore the fact that I am completely different level, completely different jobs. This is all seamless, right? So yeah, I actually forgot to include these enemies, so not to worry. You can simply go back to Tozus Tunnel. Is what I've done. So that was the Darkface, and now we just have to hunt down the Leprechaun. Shouldn't take too long. And here's the Leprechaun. See what we can steal off with it. But yeah, just cast magic against him. You should, or you might still be in mini status. So yeah, magic's the way to go. Right, and now we'll transition seamlessly to your regular viewing experience. Okay, so I'm sorry for lying to you all. But yeah, here we are, and simply want to head into a cave. And yeah, this is the Viking Cove. Again, some pretty groovy equipment available as well. Yeah, we're Vikings, or we used to be. The earthquake woke a great sea dragon from its sleep, and it wasn't too happy to see us. Managed to sink all of our ships, well, except the Enterprise, but we can't slay a dragon with only one ship. Oh, of course not. Hello. Let me sleep. Alright. I can feel that. Yeah, here we get a nice spark dagger. I think that also... I know it deals lightning. I don't know whether it allows you to... oh, we can't equip it as a red mage anyway. But yeah, we'll certainly get that equipped when we become a thief. So, that's fine. Spoke to you. Hello. What can I do but swig this down? Yeah. It's not the boss's fault. There's nothing he can do to get rid of the sea dragon. I reckon there's something we can do. You'll find the Nepto Temple at the end of the cape. Pops knows everything about that place. I think I am interested. Yeah, so this area is the inn. Let's get an antidote to even it out. Actually, let's get a few Maiden's Kiss as well. What's through here? 5 of them. Yeah, we've got the inn to rest up in, but I think we're all good. And I think we're good for spells as well. But yeah, there's a magic shop should you need it. You can come here to rest up should you need it. Now there's quite a few cool items in this area. Well worth grabbing. So let's go to the left first. Again, this is I'm not hiding, honest. Alright. It's like you're hiding to me. Yeah, here we go. A Viking axe and 3,000 gil. If you're not in the know, the Nepto Temple up north is where the Nepto Dragon used to sleep. Sounds good to me. Big earthquake though. Must have shaken it up good, because you know that dragon sure is ready to kick you know what's and take names. No, what's he ready to kick? Oh, that's a recovery spring. Yeah, again, probably won't be relevant for Final Fantasy 3 playthrough, but if my voice in the lines is a bit of a nuisance for you guys, let me know, and when it comes to Final Fantasy 4, I'm happy just to let you read it. There's no further mail to read from the Moogle, so don't have to worry about that. But what we can grab down here is some level 2 and 3 magic. Or 3 magic, I guess. So Fundara, Blazara, and then another Fire. Don't mind if I do. I guess somebody else can learn. Oh. Sure will. You learn Fire. See whether Dash has anything interesting to say. Once shrunk, your weapons won't do much good against enemies. Only magic is unaffected by size. You should change to a job that can use for... Ah, there you go. Yeah. Actually, that is really good advice. So, yeah, that is pretty handy to have, actually. Especially for newcomers to the Final Fantasy series or to RPGs. That's a boss down here. What is it with men? You lose a few ships and you act like you've got the pink slip from Valhalla. Well, if you go to a cannonball, there you go, and shoot that in. Might be a bit cathartic. Enterprise is a fine ship, but no one wants to board it as long as that sea dragon's lurking in the nearby water. Oh, heavens no. Don't get on a boat if you value your life. It won't do. It must be the Nepto Dragon, the great serpent for which the Nepto Temple was built. Yeah, we will show off the Nepto Dragon. You do automatically get it in your bestiary. Yes, I run things around here. Hasn't been much to run since the sea dragon appeared and destroyed most of our ship's row. You look like capable adventurers if you manage to defeat the dragon. Our best ship, your only ship. It could be a piece of ship. Maybe that's why it's that, because the dragon's like, oh, I don't need this ship. But yeah, go check out this Nepto Temple then. Now, We'll do a quick little save because we are going to get our butt kicked here. But figured, hey, why not? Yeah, maybe we can be cheeky and steal off it. Oh, we've not got a thief ability. Let's just run away. Not very nice at all, is it? So yeah, that's that. If you ever want to quit the game, just go to config 2, back to title. Yeah, I'll take you back to a title screen. So, let's continue on our merry way. But yeah, the Nepto Dragon will automatically be added to your bestiary. You don't have to worry about facing it or anything. Hello. A statue of the Nepto Dragon. Hey, one of its eyes is missing. It looks like this hole goes on for a bit. You could probably squeeze in there if you use Mini. Yeah, so this is why we stuck with Mini. Again, there are a few enemies we can encounter there. I'm not sure how you want me to go about the bestiary, whether what I'm doing is good and just editing in the battles. I figured that we'd get the bestiary done as soon as possible. And yeah, the two enemies on this floor are the Lilliputian and days. I'll swap Ingus's spells down in a sec. Lilliputian and the Petit. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Again, multicasting, it hits everybody, but it does do weaker damage. Oh, I guess I could have shown off a fire staff as well whilst I was there. Yeah, I'll remember to do that for the next one. But yeah, we'll... fairly simple. I want to go down the left hole. I'm just going to go hunt down the next enemy, so I'll cut to that. And then we'll head down the hole. Oh my goodness. Okay, these guys took a while to show up. I'm not going to lie, and I might have to take a trip back to Viking Cove just to sort out our MP resources. But yeah, constantly it's coming up against those Lilliputians or whatever they're called. I'll tell you the area, or I'll show the area where I did come across them. Yeah, I was... I won't lie, I was fighting for a while. But again, I will point out whether any enemies are missable, so don't worry about that. Yeah, these ones are not missable. And yeah, this is where I found them on this bridge area. But ouch. I will grab a couple of items and then I think we'll backtrack to the Viking Cove. So I was saying, I hope you don't mind me sort of doing the bestiary in this way, just as soon as they appear, and just letting you know, and that way if you're following along you can find them ASAP. Yeah, on this floor actually we want to come across the poison bats, i.e. these guys, and there's also the blood worms, so I will come across those two and then we'll cut back to Viking Cove. At the end of each part, if we're on the world map, and there's like, because I know at the end of this part there's quite a few enemies that I want to uncover, so I'll leave them to the end of the part, and then if you're really not interested in the bestiary, you could just skip the video. But oh, yeah, we should actually think about equipping that, shouldn't we? So yeah, a shell helm, shell armor, a little bit better than what we had on, so we pop that on Ingus. And yeah, I'll catch you when we find the bloodworm. Ah, which is right here. So that's good. Some lizards on. Cure. I would say the advantage of going for the 100% bestiary as soon as it comes available, going for the bestiary entries as soon as they're available, is that it's pretty handy in terms of, you know, grinding without, you know, intentionally grinding, and also you know, getting your resources up, i.e. mainly your gil or your money. So yeah, it's pretty useful in that respect. That's off the bloodworm. And if I haven't already mentioned this, I will upload all of my notes as well if anybody's interested. Alright, so I'm just going to go back to Viking Cove. We'll cut back here as soon as I'm done. Right, and welcome back, folks. Oh, you know, it's only been a few seconds for you guys, but it's been a lifetime for me. So, yeah, we went back to the cove, we healed up, and now we're heading down the right hole. And, yeah, let's get through the rest of this dungeon. Let's just grab this, which is a serpent's sword. Pretty handy. We'll go equip that on Luna in place of the Missable knife. Sweet, ready to go down hole number 3. So here we want to look out for an enemy called Wererat. Oh, awesome! Showed up first time. Okay, actually during the practice run that I did, this was the enemy that did take the longest to appear. So again, it's the Wererat that this guy that's interested in on this floor. Sweet, I think we're all good to go now. So, yeah, even if a Petit took a while to show up, at least Wererat was pretty handy. Let's get I was going to say chow down, nommed on by the bloodworm. We have been inflicted with poison. So luckily, Refia, of course, has a poisoner. We'll get to use him now. We can't use mini down here as well. We do have to stay minied during this sort of segment. Yeah, over here is our next boss, the giant rat. Oh, and there's our Petit as well. So yeah, can also show up on this floor too. Yeah, I think it might just be the bridge section that I perhaps had to search on. I was searching on the cave section before, so maybe that's why the Petit wasn't appearing. But yeah, if you just search where I was, should be hopefully able to find it. There we go. Right, so here we go, our next boss, the giant rat. Wish us luck.
Squeak, who be ye?
I be me.
You don't take shiny squeak.
I do take the shiny squeak. Again, I've got to say, I do love this boss theme. Definitely one of my favourites. Yeah, for this one, just want to use our most powerful magic, really. So, level 3 magic with, I should have healed beforehand, actually. That's okay. But yeah, this rat has 900 HP. Nothing too complex, to be honest. So, yeah, just keep healing when you need. use your strong spells, and you should be all good. See, 17 HP damage, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Worthless. Yeah, it does look pretty funky though, doesn't it? Quite intimidating. Yeah. Sweet. There we go. So we should get him next round. Hi, Blizzard. Got the our little 5 use a fire. Okay, and yeah, all being well, we should see Ratty Boy all done and dusted. Look at him staring at us. What are you gonna do? Nothing. So give us your shiny. Awesome. And yeah, for doing that, we get 1500 gil, nice chunk of experience, and a few extra job levels. Not bad at all. Right, so yeah, goes without saying, we're going to take this eye to the entrance. Don't know whether Dash has anything to say about this. I'm glad I met you guys. We heard this already. Oh well. Sometimes they have interesting things to say. But not today. Not today. So let's get out of it. Again, this place isn't too bad, and yeah, it's not too much of a stroll to go back to Viking Cove. So if you do need to recover HP, if you do need to heal, if it's MP that you're missing out on, you know, don't be afraid to go back to Viking Cove if need be. And if you're not interested in getting the complete bestiary, then you don't have to, or you wouldn't have to worry about. Okay, so we do appear in the cave segment. And yeah, after this, we'll finally be able to remove a mini status, so you'll be glad to know. Before we walk off. Here you go. Have your eye back. Yeah, not a bad little dungeon, a nice intro. You've done well, warriors of the light. Thank you. I am a Nepto Dragon, guardian of the almighty seas. I thank you for returning my missing eye. You're welcome. Eye is more than a simple gem. It is my soul. Gosh. Yeah, so that's why the Nepto Dragon was going a bit wild on the waters, because it lost its eye, but, you know, water itself has lost its light. Oh gosh. Someone created a great earthquake. The light was pulled into the depths of the nether. Warriors of the light, I will bestow upon you the fang of water. It will infuse you with powers that will allow you to overcome new challenges. I must go forth and recover the light. Don't mind if I do. One thing I forgot to show off actually was the fire staff. Okay, next battle, I'll show that off. And speaking of battles, we're going to go speak to the Viking leader. Report on our victory. Hello. Welcome back. The Vikings will never forget what you've done for us. Awesome. As promised, the enterprise is yours. Great. Take it and sail forth, young heroes. May the wind guide you. Don't mind if I do. So we are going to rest up, and at this point, we're going to do some bestiary hunting. So again, guys, if you want to stop watching, maybe go to the next part, feel free. I guess before we do that, I will show us. Yeah, we'll heal up, and I will mosey on to where we're going to start the next part, so at least you're not going to, you know, be missing out on anything. I should say the enemies that we're going to hunt here in the inner sea are missable. So that'll be the killer fish, the hermit, the sea element, the tangy or tangle. I think it's tangy, and the sahajin. So yeah, just keep that in mind if you do want to 100% it. At least get the enemies on the inner sea for now. We are also going to change our job classes, so let's get that sorted. Again, if anybody's cut out at this point, I'll go over what we've done at the start of the next video. But we're going to swap Ingus back to a warrior. Going to have Luna back to a thief. Let's just re-equip them. I'll re-equip Ingus first because I feel like he's easiest. Don't think can. Yeah, because I think the Riffle swords are better. Attack 70, attack 25. Shell helm, shell heart armor, Riffle gloves. You can get your gloves back on. Yeah, here we want the spark dagger and the Riffle knife. Awesome. Right. So, guys, if you are... Oh, we're in the battle. Sahajin. So, actually, I was going to say this. I did mention that the Sahajins are pretty tough to find. Did I change my formations? They did say that the Sahajins are pretty hard to find. I've not changed out of mini status. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, and to be honest, I found quite easily around this the Viking Cove area. So let's get out of mini straight off the bat. There we go. Awesome. And let's get them to the front row. Okay, so we're in fighting condition now. So yeah, search around here for the Sahajins, or Sahagins, however it's pronounced. I apologise if I've butchered it. Okay, here's the Tangi. Yeah, Tangi. Let's go after this. Again, thunder spells work well here against these guys, so feel free to use that. I promise I'll show off the fire staff and how to use it. I keep forgetting. Sweet. So all we've got left is the sea elements, the hermit, and the killer fish to look for. And yeah, guys, if you're leaving us, if you're not interested in the bestiary, catch you guys next time. If you are interested in the bestiary, you're getting back on the boat. And yeah, we're also going to be finding a few more enemies as well on dry land. Of course, we'll cut to whenever we find the enemies, so you're not going to have to watch us run around constantly. Or swim around, float around, sail around. Here we go, we've got the hermits. Mark this one up. Again, thunder works well. Don't be afraid to go into town if you need to heal. Nice, you got a nice little potion there. And of course, I'll be sure to. I'll probably head to Viking Cove myself. I'm gonna save going to the next area, the next town for the next part. So yeah, I'll catch you when I find the next enemy. Hopefully it's sooner rather than later. Okay, great. So we've got our next little enemy, the killer fish, I believe. And yeah, already done a bit of a number on left here. So I think this is the first Phoenix down of the game. And yeah, unfortunately we did get a back attack there, so got caught out a little. Which is a bit of a shame, but it happens. I'm glad we went for enough there. Oh my goodness. Poor Becky is not having an easy time of it, is she? There we go. I think we got a little bit unlucky that we got caught out there. Hey ho. Actually, I'll take it to the healing spring. And just in case anybody's unaware of how it works, go here and we get revived. So yeah, I thought rather than waste the Phoenix down, we'd do it that way. As I say, Phoenix downs you can't purchase them, so I'm always one who likes to save. Yeah, we'll catch you when we've got one more enemy we need to find in the sea. That's a sea element. So yeah, catch you when you find that enemy. Here we go. Last enemy that we want to find on the sea. I did find this in the middle of the ocean. Afterwards, I'll pop my map up so you guys can have a look at where exactly we were on the map. Failed to steal. Well, you know, it's worth a shot. And we've got 4 other sort of areas that we want to look at for the next set of enemies. So yeah, I found these sea elements yeah, just here on the map. You're not able to go north through, can you see this little space that's blocked off by a whirlpool. We'll be getting to the end of that next part. But yeah, I'll tell you where we're going to enter for the next set of enemies. So yeah, other ones on the sea that we found are Missable. There we go. So yeah, if you did want to encounter them, make sure to get them. So we'll go to search around here. Now the enemies we want to find are a knocker, a flyer, a lizard man, a gorgon, and a griffin. I believe that we have seen the griffin. I don't know whether it counts as a separate enemy to the boss. But yeah, we should come across him anyway. Here we are. We did, of course, do a boss fight with them. I think they're weak to air, though. So here comes Dash as well. And don't worry, I've not forgotten. I'll check out the fire staff and its abilities. Which I've been ignoring for way too long. There we go. And yeah, some of these can be found in the desert as well. So I'll cut to this floating thing you can ignore for now. It'll ignore you. You can ignore it. Here we go. So here's our lizard man. Again, in the desert, I tend to use blizzard. Don't know whether that is more effective, less effective, but seems to work for me. Again, some of these enemies will be hitting hard. So again, whilst you do this, don't feel that you have to do it straight away right now. Likewise, don't be afraid to back up, go to a town, get healed if you need to. And yeah, this should put you in some good prep for the next part that's coming up. So there's quite a few enemies that we're going to be looking out for in this little segment. We'll get it all cleared out and should be good to go. Again, I thought I'd put this at the end of the part, so at least you know, if anybody's not interested, they can just forget about this little part. But yeah, I found this sort of to the west of the desert, and just here on the map. Right. Let's keep going. I've got to go to grasslands, but here we go. Here's our knockers. There was actually, I used to live in Nottingham, and there's a store called Knobs and Knockers, and so like glass handles and stuff. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, these guys are pretty simple. They're just sort of like an upgraded goblin enemy, really. I haven't really shown how good the magic system is when you're against multiple enemies of different types, with like say 2 enemies of one type, in the sense that you can actually cast magic on just the enemies of one particular type, or you can cast it on all of them. If that comes to be, I still need to show off a fire staff. If that comes to be, I'll let you know what I mean precisely. Hey, awesome. So we've got the Gorgon, the Knocker, and the Fire. Okay, so yeah, might just forget the other Knocker and put this one in. Okay, let's actually show off this item. So yeah, if you go onto item and press up, you can use Fire Staff, and you can use that, and it'll just sort of cast a fire spell. And I think even if you don't have it equipped, you can use it in your sort of inventory. So yeah, pretty handy to have. See, not bad at all, right? Yeah, that's a nice 3-for-1 deal. So sweet. Okay, so now we're going to head to the grasslands at the south of the continent. I'll catch you. In fact, perhaps we'll journey there together, so that you can see whereabouts I'm going. There is a chocobo forest actually, I think right here, which might make things easier. If you care to. So we're just going to get off round about here. And yeah, I'll so here we are on the map. I'll probably be wandering around this little segment, and the enemies we're looking out for here are the lynx, the hornet, and the parademon. Alright. I'll see you when I see you. Okay, so here we are against the lynx. Again, can be a little tough to find. They probably took the longest to show up in my little test run, but they were first to appear here. Again, sometimes I think it's just the areas you're searching. We've got a bit unlucky to let Lunas die. Again, returning, I'll of course use a Phoenix down. Okay. Then let's yeah, maybe getting a cure as well. Hopefully we can get this all without I would have liked maybe Ark to have gone first, but I guess beggars can't be choosers. Okay, it's better that Lynx went before we tossed the Phoenix down at least, so we don't get completely annihilated. Oh, gosh. Attack, 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 attack. Nice. So, again, quite a tough fight, that one. Not to be even better healed. Alright. But yeah, catch you when we find our next enemy. Here we go, we've got the Hornets. Now, I should say that these locations are sort of going off the game fact from, I get their name, Sepharaga. Apologies if I butchered that. They've been very useful in sort of, you know, conducting where to be. But it's not an exact science, and I don't expect it to be exact. Yeah, I found the Hornets here, but I think sometimes they might appear in other places. I know certainly the Parademon, and sort of rear its head in various areas. But here we're interested in the Hornet. Nice. We even gained a level. Okay, so yeah, I'll join you when we find the Parademon. Okay, here we go. Parademon, sort of like a reskin of a Mandrake. Let's see what we can steal off it actually. Fire, and yeah, Seeky Cure. Sweet. And yeah, Dash is even joined in. Oh, I failed to steal anything. Typical. Oh, so good. And yeah, these guys aren't too bad. What I'm actually going to do, guys, is I'm quickly gonna head back to the Viking Cove, and I'm going to heal up. So yeah, catch you guys in a sec. Right guys, and we're back. Back on my chocobo as well. And this time we're going to head to the southeast corner. And yeah, but believe it or not, I was originally going to leave this for the start of the next part, but I'm glad I did all the bestiary stuff at the end. And yeah, we're just going to search this forest and also the adjacent grassland. So in the grassland, we can get the encounter the red cap, the baronets, the slime, and the tarantula. In particular, it's the slime that we want to find in the grasslands. In the southeast forest, we can find the baronets, find tarantula, you can find the red cap, or it's the cup gel in particular that we're looking out for in just the forest. I think this is the cup gel now. So that's pretty handy. Again, sort of like a reskin of the Gorgon enemy that we found, that we encountered a little earlier. I did go back to the Viking Cove just to heal up. I feel like that's a wise idea. But again, these enemies, they can hit pretty hard, as you can see, but you know, they're not like overly impossible. So, because this was the only enemy that is unique to the forest, I will start searching the grasslands after, so that we can come across the slime. There you go. Again, perhaps you might find the cup gels elsewhere, but yeah, this is sort of the the information I'm going off. So yeah. There you go. Okay, catch you when I find the next one. Okay, awesome. We've got the slime. Again, this was the other unique enemy to the grasslands. So get started on getting rid of these guys. And we've got Deshi joining in as well. I'll do a few slashes. Nice. Okay, sweet. So yeah, the next enemies that we have are the red caps and the baronets. And I might want to search the forest for the tarantulas as well, just because according to the FAQ that there is a slight more chance of them appearing in the forests. Here we go, we've got the red caps again, another goblin, knocker reskin, knocker knockoff. I'll just get to curing just in case. And here comes Deshi again, sweet. And there he is with his Kundara, so not bad at all. Let's see if we can steal anything. Nope. Again, the steal rates aren't outrageous, but yeah, we'll try. I'm sure Luna tries his best. Okay, yeah, so I'll join you when we find the next enemy. Here we go with tarantulas, nice. So again, it's been pretty kind with the encounters, the encounter rates so far. So yeah, being pretty lucky. It's pretty much just been one after the other. The last one to find is the baronets, which hopefully shouldn't take too long to appear, and then we can call it apart. I guess we didn't really need to cure up, but just in case. Now we need to cure up. Yeah, these guys, they do hit pretty hard, I must admit, so yeah, we'll get another cure going. Again, with the amount of enemies that we've faced on the way here, gotten plenty of levels, so yeah, it puts us in a pretty good position. There we go, that's the tarantulas. And we got a job level as well. Right, so I'll catch you when we find the baronets. Here we go. So we've got the baronets. Didn't take me too long to find it. So quite grateful for that, to be honest. Sure, we go in to be safe. And yeah, this is all we'd be looking for this part of the playthrough. Yeah, we did do it. At least we got a potion out of it. Yeah, I'm assuming these guys are weak to fire. I'm not too sure. That seemed to do quite a nice bit of damage to it though. Okay. Right. So what I'll do, guys, is I'll meet you guys outside the ship, and then we can think a proper conclusion to the part. Just for those wondering, on the map, we are here. That's where our ship is. So yeah, that's it. Begin the long trek back. Yeah, I guess if any of you have been wondering, I have actually been fighting all of the enemies that I've encountered. The only one that I fled from was that havoc fight, which we had to flee from. Again, it's up to you if you want to flee, maybe keep your levels down a bit. Depends on how you prefer to play. Okay, folks, so here we are back at the ship. I'm going to call it here. If you joined us on the bestiary journey, on the bestiary portion of the video, yeah, cheers for watching this far. And yeah, we'll catch you in the next part. Cheers, guys. Bye.